Good morning, PlayStation Nation. There was a new speedrunning event last month, and it saw a lot of PlayStation action. The Misfit Mascot Relay held their first event in December 2023, and everyone seems to agree that it was a success. For anyone not familiar, the MMR was a relay race. 4 teams of runners completed speedruns of 15 games. More than 50 people were involved in making this event happen. Races of a single series, such as the yearly Final Fantasy Relay, have been going for years. Races of multiple series are less common. The biggest name would be the 1545, a yearly relay race comprising multiple games from several series joined together as all being 3D platformer collectathons. The Misfit Mascot Relay has a different theme. This race aims to join together games that weren't quite as popular as the biggest mascot games of their generations. I asked the relay's organizers about the creation of the event. Although undeniably inspired by events like the 1545, Thextera and Infinity Gene decided early on that they wanted to go in their own direction, rather than limit themselves to what other events had already done. The biggest change from existing relays is that the MMR has decided not to keep a static games list. Instead, after each race, they want to change out which games will be run. Some games will carry over to the next race, some games will go, and some new games can join in. When asked about the decision for a changing games list, Thextera described the primary motivation very well: to unite more communities. At its heart, the purpose of events like this is to bring people and communities together. For this event, more than most, uniting communities is important. Smaller communities with as many as a few dozen runners, or as few as just 3 or 4, don't always have the same opportunities as larger communities. Speedrun communities tend to thrive when more eyes are on their game. More minds thinking about a game offers more opportunity for ideas to be had. More people excited about a game can also generate more motivation for existing runners to try new things and push themselves harder. The greater speedrunning community could always use more opportunities for smaller communities to get a spotlight. The organizers of the relay are passionate about the longevity of speedrunning. Thextera got into speedrunning more than 10 years ago and is still going strong today. Infinity Gene actually watched Thex's streams years ago and started speedrunning himself in 2020. Gene is plenty familiar with small speedrun communities, having gotten his start with Shooter Starfighter Sandvine, a game that today still has only 7 total runners. With their passion for bringing people together and celebrating lesser-known speedruns, it would be hard to find a better pair to run an event like this. To learn more about the Misfit Mascot Relay, join their Discord, linked in the description below. Subscribe for more PlayStation speedrunning news, and as always, show some support for the PlayStation Nation.